like the dead of night, PT gave me this prompt to write about. So this is kind of like a first draft of like initial thoughts. But I kind of wanted to give, most of you know I'm from the South, so I kind of wanted to give.
Where in the South?
Tennessee, dude. South of Nashville, Bob. But anyways, yeah, so I kind of wanted to give a slightly different frustration of mine with like the Democratic electorate here. So the prompt is what I cannot say about this election. I'm allowed to say that I voted for Hillary Clinton. I'm allowed to say that I'm a registered Democrat, now after years of considering myself a Republican. But notice how I always feel the need to qualify that statement, even now. Even my friends who are conservatives, when they say that they're Republican, they quickly qualify that with, but I don't support Trump. Why is that? If I supported Trump, am I evil? By extension, if I'm a Republican, am I evil? Am I bad? White lash, racist, Nazi, KKK, these are all common terms popularly associated with Trump supporters. If you don't believe me, go check out Google Trends. And how quickly this election went from left and right to black and white to evil and good to right and wrong. Maybe that's a growing trend in our society. Maybe we like moralizing everything. And is that a bad thing? I say no. Gay marriage, worth moralizing. Racism, worth moralizing. A lot of us would even agree that even healthcare for everyone might be worth moralizing. But maybe moralizing is a luxury that we are not all blessed with. And I went to school in Georgia, just FYI. So I'm going to tell you about a friend of mine in Georgia who is real. So I have a that made him seem less real. Right? So I have a friend, Rick. He lives in Covington, Georgia. Never heard of it? Of course not. It's far from the educated, wealthy Atlanta metropolis. Now Rick has a beautiful wife and 2 adorable kids. Now those are 3 blessings from God for some of us, but those are also 3 mouths to feed. Rick cares for his elderly mother. That's an amazing privilege and honor, but it's also an extra set of prescriptions to fill. His day starts at 5 a.m. and ends helping his kids with homework that he doesn't understand, hoping to prepare them to learn at a school that crowds 40 first graders into a classroom meant for 20. Rick works over 60 hours a week to keep his house cold and to keep the lights off. Now Rick isn't a racist. Rick isn't hateful. Rick is desperate. He feels forgotten. And Rick voted for Trump. Now tell me, does he belong in your basket of deplorables? No, of course not. But how often have you and I talked about Rick? How often has Rick's plight been glazed over in exchange for incendiary rhetoric? How easy is it to label them as morally black? What if we were the voices that spoke for Rick? What if we had told him his burden was ours? What could have been if we refrained from labeling them as dumb shits from bumblefuck who knows where? We have the great blessing and luxury of being able to take a step back and ask, is this right? Is this just? Is this what we aspire to be? And that's part of what makes us great. But what if we took a step back in our march towards a moral society and asked, Rick, are you there? Are you okay? Thanks.